I mean, siguro, just because I'm so incredibly focused on what I do, and I am my worst critic, honestly. And like I
I
said,
feel like we all are as performers
yeah,
because it's different from like how I say like art is art, right? A tattoo artist is an artist, a musician is an artist, an actor is an artist. But the difference between the three is us bilang performer, bilang actors, we're the product.
yeah,
So when a tattoo artist does a tattoo and someone says pangit ng tattoo, you can get better with your tattoo. But then like
yeah.
if we go on somewhere and say ang pangit na ni Albie, well, ako na yun eh. Like, what I mean? Ang laki ng ilong mo, Albie. Dude, anong magagawa ko dito? Kung pinaayos ko naman, ibabash niyo ako na nagparetoke
Yeah,
ako. Di ba?
totoo.
So, walang tama eh. Wala kang magagawa eh.
Totoo. Yeah, so, ewan ko, nako talaga, everything talaga has its pros and cons. Kasi, even yun nga, growing up in the industry, I've become so hard on myself, especially because I really don't, na, pangit naman sabihin na I don't care about anyone else. But I mean, pagdating sa art and pagdating sa craft, or let's say sa kasikatan, I really am not the type na i-compare ko yung sarili ko sa iba, na bakit siya, may ganito, hindi ako ganun talaga. But because I'm so focused on myself, sabi ko talaga, minsan parang ikapapa, kaya ko to.
Kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan.
Ipapahamak, yun na lang, ipapahamak ko pa yung sarili ko. Because I'm so hard on it.
Ikakasama, yan ba yung sasabihin mo? Okay.
Nahirapan ako dun. So, ayun, parang, kaya, sabi ko din, sa totoo lang, and it was so hard for me then to show people. Kasi when you start at such a young age, people judge you at such a young age growing up.
Diba?
They have more time with you because you started so early. So because I started so early, I've been bashed. My God, ilang taon pa lang ako noon, and I, for no reason, wala lang, trip lang ng mga tao. And I couldn't really air out my side of anything. I couldn't make people believe na, yo, I am nice. This is me. What you see on TV, that's a character. That's not really me. That's why I'm also thankful for PBB, because I was really able to show kung ano yung ugali ko talaga. Kasi ang hirap maging plastic sa loob Parang you can only be plastic for so long. Tapos mababaliw ka rin. And then you're gonna be who you are.
I can't even be plastic for 5 seconds, man.
Exactly. Diba? Parang sabi ko, when I got out nga, my mom told me, anak, you were the most hated housemate for the first week. And I was like, hey. Because like, people, like siguro sa ugali ko talaga, when it's your first time to know me, it's because I'm too outspoken. Parang, I'm hard to digest, if that's the right way to put it. Parang you're gonna have to really
acquired taste.
Like, we are an acquired taste.
Totoo.
People who don't try to understand you are just gonna choose to be like, she's a witch or something like that. So, yun lang. Parang,
Ibong Adarna, let's go. Alien International, thank you.
I lost total track of your question.
Ako din eh. Sorry. No. Actually, you answered it correct. I remember it now. Na, yun nga, you just, eventually you learned how to just not care about what the other people were thinking about, because all of your life growing up, judge ka na eh.
But honestly, sabi ko minsan, ang hirap din. Because sometimes I don't care and sometimes I care too much. There are moments now, that's why now I'm unable to receive any messages. I don't receive any messages on Instagram. I don't open Twitter anymore as much as I did before. Before I was tutok talaga, like tutok. with all the social media, and then now I really had to learn how to let go because I was being consumed by it and by what other people said about me. And then, but of course, there are some times na you can't help but care. Lalo na pag mali
It's
yung...
human nature talaga eh. It's human nature. No one's going to not care about if someone says something bad about them, even if it's not true. You know what I mean? And especially the problem kasi with Twitter is like it's always gonna be there. It's there for like if you tweet unless that person deletes it, it's gonna be there forever. It's not like if you're in school and someone says, "Sus, ano, pangit naman si Albie." Like in 30 minutes, makakalimutan ko na yan eh. But then if it's physical, if it's there and you see it all the time, bawat bukas mo makikita mo, it really will keep, you know what I mean? It'll linger with you talaga eh.
Yeah, totoo. So ayun, parang sabi ko, okay, I think that's enough social media. I now realized nga na there's so much more to life. Life is not this. I've forgotten how actual people talk to each other because all I know are the comments that are being
Oo.
said to me, di ba?
Ang bastos din ng mga tao sa internet because, you know what I mean? It's not there. And I guarantee you, yung mga nagbabash sa'yo, pag nakita ka sa labas, magpapapicture sa'yo yan. Di ba? Like, it's absurd. And like, you can only understand na marami ring galit sa puso yung mga tao na yan. So, linalabas lang nila sa atin. Pero, I don't know, man. Like what you said, medyo devalue mo yung social media, pero let's face it, bilang sa trabaho natin, kailangan natin yan eh.
Totoo. Kaya now, I'm really creating a life for myself outside of this all. Because before I didn't. Before I would just be at home and sulk and wallow in self-pity when someone says bad things about me. But sabi ko now, I'm really trying to make a life. I'm going out. I'm actually trying to socialize and just to have a life outside of this all. Yun nga. So I'm not ever conscious. Wait, I have the diamonds? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, now 50-50 yan.
Okay, wait. I will, how do you give it again? I have not done Kumu in.
Dude, hindi ko na maalala, man. Hindi ko na makikita dito kasi hindi ako nagbibigay.
I
Hindi
know.
na ako umakit eh.
Wait, I'm gonna go back. I think I need to X?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't? Okay. I think...
Kaya mo, mamaya na yan, nasisira yung flow eh. Ang ganda na usapan natin. What's this? Let's go back to what you mentioned, KD, earlier. Do you think na kaya rin he was a good support system for you? Another Yamashita.
Wow,
Thank you so much. Hindi ko alam, ano.
Ang bilis naman
Oo, ang bilis. Do you think like the reason why he was such a good support system for you is...
Babies, thank you.
R.E.L. and Babies, thank you so much.
What is that?
Do you think na kaya he was such a good support system for you because you know that he's going through the same thing also?
Honestly, I know that's a factor. That could be a big factor. But he was just a good support system plainly just because he loved me. Just because he really wanted to care and to do everything he could to help me and support me. Kasi parang ako, even if I'm not going through what you are going through, if I really want to understand you, and if I really want to help you and be there for you, I will because I love you. That's it. Yun lang. But I know it helped him then kasi he could understand it easily.
Yeah, because like with that thing you were saying, your mom loves you,
yeah,
for sure, but you won't listen to what she's gonna say as much as you would listen to what Katie's going to say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then at the same time, like I know my friends love me too, but when I'm never gonna listen to advice that they have to tell me about showbiz because they're not in showbiz, bro. You know. So I feel like, with the mental health thing, it helps that you have someone who, he goes through these days as well.
Mm-mm.
There are days for him na ganun din eh. Ramdam niya, he feels your pain. So that's why it's important for you guys to have each other because not only are you guys in the same industry,
Yeah.
you guys have the same, pinagdadaanan kayo the same emotionally.
Yeah. And ako, I think, kasi the difference with him is he has such an open mind. He's very open-minded about things. Na he doesn't go in um judgment first or anything. He would really listen and would really take time because I've dealt naman din with other people who I knew naman were concerned din naman. Maybe just didn't know how, didn't try to understand how they could help. Like, yun, they would say, bakit mo nararamdaman yan? Parang ganon. Maganda ka naman. Parang hindi mo dapat naramdaman yan. Parang ganon. But naman, they were trying to come from a good place.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Pero I guess with KD kasi, he listens. He listens before he speaks. So I think that's such a big helpful tip then. Even for other people. Parang, basta, it sounds so baba when you say just to listen before you speak, but it's actually it.
No, it's not mababaw at all. It really isn't, because there are a lot of people who will listen to you to answer what you're saying, not to understand what you have to say. Malaking bagay yun, man. Like, that's one thing na, like, let's say I'm from dating someone, and then, like, of course, you're always going to have arguments with people, right?
Yeah.
Everyone. I'm sure you and Katie have arguments too sometimes. It's natural. It's human nature, diba? So,
Yeah.
like, if I'm arguing with someone na I'm dating with na potentially magiging, like, I see myself with that person, pag dun sa argument, yun yung pinaka-importante. Like, kapag na-realize ko na, man, nakikinig ka lang para sagutin ako eh. Wala na to. Walang mapupuntahan to, man.
Yeah.
Because I need you to understand what I'm saying, not just to hear it.
Yeah, I don't need you to like make a rebuttal with me. We're not,
Oh,
diba?
mismo.
So yun.
What's so, besides the, are you able to promote the movie na? Is it okay?
Not yet pa naman. Actually, we just finished dubbing, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be out soon yet. I think it's not done yet. So, pero yun, please watch Reset soon. Coming out soon.
There we go. What do you have planned for yourself in the future? Kasi alam mo naman, I don't have to tell you, pero like yung industriya natin, it's not concrete at all.
That's true.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Let's talk about school first. Because
Okay.
you graduated inside PBB,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
And then when you were before college, high school, were you homeschooled or did you actually attend homeschooled?
But high school I was homeschooled. College was regular school.
Yeah, in Truston, diba?
Yeah.
In the fort.
Mm.
So how was that juggling school and showbiz?
It was so hard. Init sa magdamag. I would have like breakdown sa balcony ng kwarto ko. Because walang signal tayo dun, di ba?
Yeah, hindi ka maka-work.
Hindi
ka
ako.
maka-school.
I would make my homework kasi pag nasa taping tayo, pag may signal doon, makikita ko yung mga kailangan kong gawin. Ano gagawin ko? Tapos pag nakakauwi na tayo, di ko siya masubmit. Tapos naiiyak na ako kasi deadline na, like, ano tawag dito? Midterms, finals, deadline, di ko masubmit kasi walang signals. Naiiyak na lang talaga ako sa balcony kasi wala akong magawa.
Did you fail any classes because of that?
I failed one class. And just because it was my fault though. Alam mo yung minsan you underestimate the class na it's not a major. So
Yeah.
tapos dun pa ako bumagsak, nakakahiya. So yun, after that I was like, I'm never failing again. I must work harder. So yun, and then it's really hard to juggle din kasi naman when we come home from taping, lalo na pag hindi locked in na. Like, I was starting college, hindi pa locked in nun eh.
Mm-mm.
Yung location sa Lukban, Quezon. And then, makakauwi ako, diretso na ako school. Kasi 3 hours biyahe. Tapos, I have a 7 a.m. class. So, diretso na ako school. Minsan, makakatulog talaga ako sa class. Nakakahiya. Pero ewan ko, talagang kinaya lang. I was just really motivated and I just really wanted to finish because school was so important to me and I just wanted to have my diploma with me and learn, of course. I wanted to learn. Because hindi talaga forever tong showbiz. And I've, since we've been here for such a long time, I have seen people come and go. People I didn't expect would go. People who I thought would stay until the end of time. Pero biglang nawala. And it makes you realize, it made me realize how important it was to...
Another Yamashita, geez. Jenica, thank you again.
Thank you, Jenica. It's my first time to ever see you, Jenica. And then, yun nga, sabi ko, how important it was to me to pursue my education. And I want my education to work for me in the future. So, ayun lang. I just really... Although I don't... si Ate Jen yun! Oh wait, I know her. Ate Jen, hi, thank you. Ngayon ko lang nalaman na Jenny ka pala si Ate Jen. Hi, Ate Jen. Ikaw pala yan. So, ayun, sabi ko, what was I saying?
You want to make your education work for you.
Ayun, I want to make my education work for me. And then, kasi sabi ko sa showbiz talaga, I just love what I'm doing. But let's be honest, unless I am so famous, it is not really gonna, help me survive until the end of time financially, diba? It's not the biggest of big paychecks and all of that unless you're really famous and you get so much endorsements. But if not, I was really planning that I just really want to pursue school so that I can have a business and so that I can still pursue what I love doing, which is acting and singing. Ayun, yun lang. But I don't bash. I mean, not bash. I know, to me, education is important. But I don't want people to think that I look down on people who have not finished their education. Not at all. Kasi ako, pinush ko lang talaga to eh. Like, if you believe that you have a different timeline or it's not the time for you to pursue it yet, that's totally fine. You can come back to school anytime. Especially if you have the means to. And you can be successful naman even if you haven't really finished it yet. But of course, it's just a bit different when you have, that diploma. It's easier to get work.
Yeah. It's hard because here in our country it's different. Like in the US, you don't need a college education to live a good life, man. Like I know a guy, he's a construction worker. He's a friend of mine. I just randomly met him and then I lived in his house for like a week in the States. I think I told this story in the house. And dude, you won't imagine how much he makes. He makes $65 an hour. That times 8. And then if it's overtime, it's $100 an hour for extra. Wow. You know what I mean? So like if you calculate how much he makes, bro, he makes more than us. He has 3 houses now and then he rents out the 2. It's just it's a different world in the US, yeah, but because like, you know what I mean? If you live
Philippines.
Yeah. If someone who works in Starbucks can have a car and live in his own apartment. You know what I mean? There's no way someone from Starbucks here could do that.
Diba, so here in the Philippines, you have to be privileged to be able to get an education.
True.
If you don't get an education, it will be hard for you to get a job.
Mm-mm.
Diba, magkano lang ang bayad sa mga minimum wage workers?
527. I know because I had a minimum wage.
You have to pay to get your education for a job that won't even compensate you as much. So, ang hirap talaga. Ako, I will say that I was able to finish classes while working because I am also privileged. It's a different story. Iba-iba talaga.
But then again, you can't look down on your privilege because life's really not fair, man. It's not the same. We're not all dealt the same hands.
I'm thankful for it. Naman. I'm not gonna say na, oh, I hate it. I wish I wasn't. Of course not. Of course not. But yun nga, I just have an understanding for how life works.
True. Do you think that another reason, because feeling ko naman kaya you can survive being in showbiz and not being the most popular artist. Like, for example, one that comes to my mind is like Miss Mylene Dizon. You know what I mean? She wasn't. She's still here. Yeah, she wasn't like the most popular ever in the world. She doesn't really have like that much endorsements, but she's still here. I think another reason why hindi rin sustainable talaga ang pag-aartista is because of burnout eh. Alam mo yun, nababurnout ka lang sa ganito, like sa social media. Ngayon, sa social media, nakaka-burnout. Yung oras, nakaka-burnout. Everything else, nakaka-burnout. Do you feel that, do you put a timeline for yourself? So tingin mo, do you think that there will ever be a time where you burn out? Because I know you love this. You love entertainment, you love performing, you love all of this stuff. But does it ever? Do you think it'll take a toll on you so much at one day? You're just like, I'm done with this.
For sure. That always
Yeah,
happens to me. There's always, just recently, just
yun nga,
like,
yung kanina.
I was like, yeah, yung kinikwento ko kanina, when I was feeling at my lowest, I really said, Mom, I'm gonna quit. I am quitting. I am done. I love this, but I don't think it loves me. So why? Why will I waste more time? And then I get reminded of why I love what I do so much. And it's always like that. It's always just like that. I feel like I'm giving up, and then someone sends me a message saying, "Hey, you've inspired so much of my patients. I am a psychiatrist, and you've helped so much people." And then I'm like, "This is why I love what I do." Okay, let's go. Thank you for the inspiration. I'm back. There's always gonna be burnout there for me, but I don't know. I guess I love what I do too much. It's gonna have to take a lot more than burnout for me to stop. Until showbiz slaps me in the face and tells me, get out. You're not meant for this anymore. Until management tells me na tumigil ka na, hindi ako titigil. Because my goal is not to be the most famous.
Thank you, Malacanang.
Oh,
Alex,
wow. Thank you. Who was that?
Alexan official. I couldn't see the last.
Alexanators? Thank you,
Yeah, Alex Nathan's official.
Alexanators.
There we
Thank you
go.
so much, Malaki. So sabi ko, my goal was never to be the most famous. I want to be here for the long run. I want
Longevity.
That's what
Yeah.
and I think that's what we are achieving.
Mm-mm.
So yun
Kasi
yung
it's
goal.
hard din kasi like if you love something, the moment you start doing it to pay your bills, you kind of lose love for that thing. Eh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you love performing, but like you said, you're getting. There was a time in a depressed ka. I'm sure. Let's say 5 years from now, or if you feel like this again, and then you established your businesses, and you're like, okay, I'm really done. After 6 months, mamimiss mo rin yung pag-aarte.
True. That's true.
For you, for sure ako yun sa'yo. Like for me, maybe I can step out after a few years, and mamimiss ko siya, pero I know I don't love it as much as you do.
Yeah.
I don't love performing as much as you do.
So yun nga, it's something I can't escape. Even if I tried. It's because I love it too much. So it's not something that I can move on. Move on from.
Do you ever think about like directing? May passion ka ba doon? Like do you want to start doing? Wala. Baliktad tayo. Ako yun, that's really what I want to do, man. Make stories, direct. Maybe one day madirect kita. Who knows?
Game, dude.
Diba? That's the move, bro. Yan yung masaya. Full circle talaga tayo. No?
Oo. Sobrang natutuwa ako pag nakakita ko like yung ibang I knew who were child actors, yung mga nag-direct na, yung isa AD na siya ng Showtime, ganyan. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Because, like, you know what I mean? When I started acting, hindi ko talaga siya mahal. I was just doing it for the sake of doing it. And then eventually, na-realize ko na, I enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
Everyone used to tell me before that I was so creative. Like, dude, you're a creative guy. You're artistic. Pero ang tingin ko sa artistic nun is drawing, painting.
Yeah.
Alam mo yon? Hindi ko naisip na art to until I actually got into the industry and became an artist. And I realized this really is an art. Storytelling is an art. Podcasting is an art, man.
Yeah,
like, not everyone can do this, bro. I promise.
Totoo.
Yeah. So, do you have anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Oh, well, of course, thank you for having me on this Stallion.
No, I love it. Thank you. So, I had such a good conversation. We'll have another one again soon.
Yeah, sure. It was a great. Thank you to everyone who watched. for more than our 1,000 viewers. Thank you so much. And thank you.
1,500.
Yes, hindi siya bumababa. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everyone who dropped gifts. Thank you so much. And yeah, I had so much fun. I love these things where you just talk. It's really cool. It's fun. So you're gonna put this on.
I can't because they took it out now. I wanted to so bad. But I don't know. Maybe someone can send. If someone recorded this, maybe they can send it to me somehow. I don't know, guys. I want to get KD so bad. What happened? Naglag.
What?
Hello. No, they're saying get KD. I've been messaging KD, guys. Guys,
I can tell
stop.
him.
Tell him, please. Yes. Okay. Tell me what's up. Okay. He just has to look at his inbox on IG. I'll do it next week.
He never checks.
I know. I'm sure.
He never checks anything. All his messages are like 600 plus. And I'm
Same
like,
kami.
I know, how do you live with so much notifications?
Wala na eh. Nalulula na lang ako. Sobrang dami na masyado. Hindi ko na siya mabuksan. If it's important enough, they'll send it again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Alexa. I had so much fun.
Wait, I will just drop this. Hold on. I will go
Yay.
down. Then I'm gonna go up again. I will go down.
Alright. Guys, I know Alexa's gonna tell KD, pero please, sa 1,500 viewers natin dito ng mga fans ni KD, spam nyo na yung comments niya. KD for Stallion Talk, KD for Stallion Talk, KD for Stallion Talk, KD for Stallion Talk, guys. Let's go. Gawin nyo na yan, guys. Para next week, makuha na natin si KD dito. Thank you so much sa mga nagbabagsak. KD for Stallion. Patrend na lang. Gawin nyo na rin. Let's go. Patrend natin yan. KD for Stallion Talk. We're also trending on Twitter. Let's go, baby!
And then ibabagsak ko ulit. Wait, parang mali to. Okay, wait lang. Hindi ko alam paano mag-Kumu.
Ako din, dude. Nalilito na. Apparently, you can landscape now. So that's new. But, yeah. Lex. Go lang, guys. Maraming salamat. Sa mga gusto manalo, sa mga walang gagawin later, get a chance to learn. Yes, thank you so much, Alexa Yamashita. Get a chance to learn and earn mamaya sa QMK. 9 p.m. po yan. And you got it. Thanks, Alexa. I'm gonna go off na. Please let me know. Hit me up if Katie's down to do it. Or just tell him to hit me up.
No, sige.
Sige. Thank you, guys. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you for making
Thank you for watching.
Uy,
Thanks so much.
Sabi nila ipa 1M mo na daw.
O sige, di ba pagbagsak kayo, guys? Pa 1M nyo na yan. Hindi ko kayo kukontrain dyan.
Na-OOC kasi na-inform na.
Oo nga, go. Sa mga fans, sa mga KDLX dyan, if you guys don't follow me here, follow me na please, and follow me on my socials, on the Stallion09 on IG, Kumu Albie on TikTok, which I don't use, and Albie Casillo on Twitter. Follow nyo na rin ako sa YouTube for past episodes of Stallion Talk na ina-upload ko doon. But I messaged to the engineers, the tech department of Kumu. Hopefully we can do something where I get the replays so I can put them back on YouTube. But yeah, we have Lai. I have a past episode with Lai. A lot of the PBBT of Stephanie Jordan there as well. A lot, guys. Silang tatlo rumble to. Mahirap yung ganun. Magulo yung rumble. KD next. Yes. Hopefully. This is going to be my last episode of the week. Papahinga muna ako. And then we'll be back next week. Hopefully, we can get KD na. All right.
Albie. It's so funny. I posted the story, diba, of the guesting. So many people message me, like my friends. Oh my God, the peanut butter people.
Yeah. Dude, I was looking for the picture that we took here in 7-Eleven, bro.
Yeah.
Yan dapat yung gagawin kong cover dito. Pero di ko na siya mahanap. Masyado ng marami. Yes, guys. KD, pwede si KD next. Or hihintayin ko na magka-replay. Alex, I'll get you back here when next time when we have a replay so I can put this on YouTube.
No problemo.
Yay.
Ayan, so people are Albie hot seat mo si Alexa. Talaga.
Ayoko, di ako nag-hot seat, guys. Di ako intriga. New media na to. This is what you call new media. Wala nang chismis, wala nang intriga. Di ba? Dude, sa totoo lang, Lexa, that's why I made this, man. That's why I started to do this show. Na I wanted to interview people. Because bro, ang tagal mo sa industriya, man. Alam mo na yan, kapag interview, pag press con, puro intriga lang tinatanong sa'yo, laging intriga, laging... So, I wanted, I'm not taking shots at old media. You know what I mean? You guys paved the way for people like me. But, this is it, man. Adapt or die. Nandito na tayo. New media na to. Diba? So, it's time to change what we do. It's time to change how we're doing things, man.
Thank
Hot
you for
badge
the
tayo.
hot badge, people.
Yes! I love it.
Thank you. We hot.
That's facts.
Now I'm going to get this. And then I convert question mark. Okay, I will drop it.
Oh, I think she dropped herself accidentally. Usap buhay, di ba? Yes! Let's go! Nag-1M na! Thank you, Alexa! Pwede na ako umuwi. Well, nasa bahay na ako. But yeah, pwede na ako magbuhat. Thank you, Lex, so much. Appreciate you. Please let me know with KD para ma-promote natin to. Thank you, guys. Maraming salamat. Thank you for all the gifters. And like I said, follow me on my socials and on YouTube for the past episodes. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Even if you don't like it, hit it with a thumbs down and let me know what I can do so I can improve my show. Thank you guys again. Bye-bye.